Hey guys, what's up? It's Avita from Avita's Light Tarot. Please don't forget to hit that like button for me and support my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Also, all my information is in the description box. If you guys want to make donations or want to join my membership, it's Cash App or PayPal. I just added Venom. I just have to add it to my description. Again, any questions, email me. And if you guys can't donate, it's okay. Your love, support, your comments, your joins, your shares, all that is a blessing. I love you guys. And for you guys who have donated, thank you. I usually, that's what I do when I get donations. I used to do it all the time. Things have been kind of slow lately, but I'm getting back on track. So something about that, okay, about you getting back on your path, okay? All right. Let me get some bubble love in the house for you guys. For me too. Got to clear out the vibes. I think my angels like the bubbles too. It's got a little rhythm to it too. Tell you what, my grandson comes by and sees this thing, he's gonna take it. I might need to invest in one for myself. All right, guys. So before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and do the dice, okay? I have a lot of different things for this reading today. So let's see how the messages go, because I have some that are already picked out and then some that we're going to do afterwards, because it was like a very detailed, not really detailed, but a scattered download I was getting yesterday and then I was getting today. So I started pulling cards on it because I really needed to know, what is this message? Because I was getting one download and I felt like, okay, this doesn't go with that one, but then I realized that it did. And so, like I said, it was a little bit scattered, and then I had to pull some of it together. So we're going to see how this reading goes. All right. Ooh, take a walk. All right. Spirit wants you to take a walk and check your mail. Something about checking your mail and taking a walk. Okay. Bubbles. Yep. Spirit loves the bubbles. Something about maybe getting bubbles yourself, or a bubble bath, okay? If you could take a bubble bath, something about taking a bubble bath or getting bubbles yourself. I don't know if you could see that, okay? Also, if you can't afford to get a pedicure or a manicure, rubbing your own feet. There's a pressure point in your foot. They're saying that if you massage your foot to work on that pressure point, you can look that kind of stuff up on Google, all right? If you still have family around or speak with your family, this is about having family time, making time for your family, or maybe working on your communication or your relationship, okay? That's if it's trustworthy, if it's worth, you know, working on, okay? I don't know. Everyone has a different situation. Also, if you have a pet, this is about spending time or hugging your pet. Okay, because I feel like some of you guys are very good with animals. If you don't have a pet, then you might want to get one, or you might feel like you want to get one. This is saying something about, if you don't have one, also that it may help you. You may have one though outside, like in spirit, okay, that surrounds you. You could have had one that passed away. Laugh. They want you to laugh. Watch something funny, watch some comedy. Get yourself in a higher vibration so that they can speak with you, so you can hear them. That's another way to get around blocks, is to get in yourself in a very, very like good mood, okay? And you'll notice the downloads will start coming in. They want you to also get away from technology for a little while. they said that you need to detox from technology. Okay. If you could see, I'm trying to move it so you can see it. Okay. If anyone wants to know what these dice are, they are yoga dice. Okay. Sorry about the sound, guys. I don't think about that sometimes, how loud some things are on your guys' end, until I rewatch some of my videos. Okay. Also, before I get into the big part of the message, I'm going to go ahead and read what I have here. All right. So I pulled some of my, these are my signs, okay, for your signs. And it also tells me sometimes about the length of time that certain things may happen, okay? But I will let you know the different dates that I've gotten here once we get into the read. All right. So I have you decide for yourself. Something comes to an end. If something comes to an end, you decide for yourself. Now I have May 9th. It is going well now. Find your center. So ground yourself. I have Pisces energy, and I also, again, I have May 9th, 2024. Okay, because I have 5, 9, 12, 12. 12, 12 is 24. Okay. It will work out soon. Now I have Libra energy. This is about balance too. Enjoy your time. Give a fresh something you add to it, okay? A fresh start, a fresh addition, a fresh there's like variety of things you can say with that, with this word. What I have here, okay, so I have Aquarius, Libra, Pisces. I have, let's see, March. So we have March 7th. March 7th, 2011. Something could have happened, or that date could be significant. All right. And then you can carve something out. So this is about you carving something out and giving something a fresh addition or start or restart, okay? Remember, take this how it resonates to you. And this says search for an exchange. So you might want to change something, exchange something, okay? And I got Gemini. So I got Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius. And now somebody could be 43 or 34, okay? Now you guys know sometimes I do things different in my reads. So, like I said, we're going to see how this goes. I think that if you guys do like the pick a cards, I never really asked you guys because no one's really ever asked me if I would do them. But if you guys like the pick a card readings, then let me know in the comment section and maybe I can add one a week or something. Okay? All right. So, these were the cards that I picked. Well, I didn't pick them. They came out. But I haven't actually looked at these ones yet because I wanted to finish this message and then I got my cards. So, I was kind of like, let me go with this first to see if I'm even going to need these cards. Okay, so I'm going to leave them here anyways because we'll see where this goes. All right. I feel like what they're trying to say something that happened from your past that you learned from, that lesson, you're going to have to use what you learned from that to input it and implement it into your situation that is about to happen, okay? And this is about either refreshing or restarting, renewing, something like this when it comes to your foundation, or maybe yeah, your foundation, your career, your home, anything like that, okay? A relationship. This is what I'm getting from the message, all right? You guys can take it how you want to take it. All right, and then I have here, I pulled from my Voice of Soul Oracle, loss. Something about 2018, okay? Somebody could have been 81 when they passed, or they could have passed in 2018, but they didn't have to. Something also I'm getting about rose petals. This was coming up. The entity, I miss you. So this is from a passed on loved one, okay? Entity does not always mean negative. Entity could be a good or bad spirit. But these right here are from your blessed ancestors or passed on loved ones. I miss you. I know you miss me. I know you miss me too. I know you often shed tears. I know because I'm often by your side in those times. I miss our closeness and your physical presence. I know. I just got lost, guys. You might feel like a little distant or lost right now, or this could have made you feel lost when it happened. I miss our closeness and your physical presence. I know that sometimes you try to deny this loss, letting anger guide you. I also know that seeing signs can irritate you because it reminds you I'm no longer here. You feel something like unfinished business, something that wasn't done or wasn't said. You feel like something isn't right and that I should manifest myself more often. But I am here, right by your side. My presence is not to fill that void you feel, but to help you complete your morning and path. So you may accept that while our relationship has changed, our bond of love is still there. I am here. I help you connect to your divination abilities. I apologize, guys, which are powerful at the moment. I really should use my glasses when I'm reading. The more you connect to your third eye chakra, the more you will feel my energies. Have confidence in yourself and dare to discover your spirituality. Okay. This message, I was going to actually leave it for a different reading, but it actually kind of goes with everything once you hear the rest of the message, okay? I feel like that was a really beautiful message, though. If any of you guys have been having a hard time with somebody that's passed. Okay. I watched the movie. It's like one of the Marvel's movies, okay, about somebody that's a hero or action hero. And this person, like I said, I think it's called Broken Arrow. I should look, but I don't recall. Basically in the movie, at the beginning he was like the hero because people were slaves, like, and it was back in the pyramid days, and this guy found what the evil like ruler was looking for so that he could make himself stronger and use magic. And once he got that magic ability, he would like basically be torturing people. He was already doing it. And so this kid kept sticking up for people, and the gods and goddesses seen him. And so what happened was, like, they took him because he grabbed this piece that they were looking for and ran up and showed everybody it. That was, they were all digging, like they had people digging 24/7 looking for this piece. And he went to go show everybody that he found it, but he was also like giving his own sign of like you know, like change. And so they took him and they were using him as a sacrifice. They were going to kill him in front of everybody. And as they went to do it, he disappeared. And basically the gods took him, the gods and goddesses took him, and they made him into a superhero. And so they gave him all these powers, and because he earned it with everything he did. Like, he was very kind, he was loving, he just cared about everybody, and he basically would put himself at risk for people constantly. And he showed he had strong will, but they also like put his family through a lot. And I don't remember if they ended up killing his family, one of his family members, or both, his mother and father, in front of him, or if they just took him and like put his parents through a lot. I can't remember that part, but there was a lot of revenge there, like that. He was very upset about that. So, but when he was turned into this hero, he came back and he was supposed to stop this the king before he turned this crystal into a crown, because once he turned it into a crown, he would become very evil. And he was, at the beginning of the movie, it shows you like he was just about to put it on, and basically you see one side of the story, but then you find out that that's not how it happened. People were telling this story, this tale, that it wasn't true. And he was put to sleep, because when he came back, he wasn't a hero. He came back, and once he seen that king, he wanted revenge, and revenge filled him. And so even though he had these gifts, he used them in the wrong way, and it overtook him, and he like basically took the whole kingdom out. And they made a statue of him, but the story is that he came back, he didn't get to him in time before he crowned himself, so that's why he had to take out all, like, the whole kingdom. But that's not really what happened. So that's why the gods, they took him. They were mad, and they basically put him in a prison, and put him to sleep. And so they knew if this crown was found, that evil would come back. And so this lady that, like, for lifetimes, their ancestors had the story that they told, and she had basically the knowledge of it. She wore a necklace that reminded her of the crown, and what she was told is every one of them took an oath that if something happened and this crown was found and they were digging for it, that they needed to get to it first, and they needed to guard it, to hide it themselves. And so as she found it, there was a traitor amongst her, and she had to say these words that were on the ground. Well, she did, to save herself, and it brought back this person. And that's when everything happened, and she found out about this person. Okay, and you know, she even says, you're different now, though. You saved me amongst all the other people that you got rid of, that you just, you know, blasted. Like, you're blasting the people that are evil. You know, like, you feel it in your heart, and you could be different this time. But see, all the other superheroes were there, and they all wanted to put him in jail. And so they kept coming after him, and he kept saying, you need to leave me alone and leave my, you know, leave this town. And what they were all saying to these superheroes is, where were you guys when we needed you? You're coming here now to take away the only person that has been here to be our hero and to help us. But they said, you don't understand. You don't know who he is. You don't know the real story. And that's when he found out his real story. And so basically, I didn't finish watching it, but that was this test. The test is what is he going to do from there? Is he going to use his powers in the right way? Or is he going to let revenge take over? And is he going to end up taking out the whole kingdom? Right? And that's something that is, I feel that is within this message that you're being told. Okay? Because somebody else here is very envious and jealous. And what happens is, the reason that they can't have gifts is because they haven't worked on their shadow work, first off. And once you work on your shadow work, you have a lot of tests that you have to go through. And that's another thing. Like, so as I got this message, okay, and I rarely pull in the Bible to pull in these messages, because this is just I'm not saying it's disrespectful, but what I'm saying is, some people pray to the universe, some people pray to gods, goddesses. Everyone has their way to pray. But this is just something that I usually don't do with my messages, okay, unless it's important. And this message was important, okay? So this is in the Bible under James chapter 1. What I was pulling here is, it's talking about James served the Most High, okay, which there was a scattered connection with 12 tribes, which I'm really looking into this. And they were talking about their brothers, which is like their brothers and sisters, okay, that do not let, because you're in joy, do not let yourself fall upon temptation. So you know how a lot of people, once you're happy and you finally got to where you need to go, that some people will stop being grateful. Some people will stop seeing what their blessings are. It's like some people will even want revenge because now they got what they wanted, and they feel like, okay, this can't be taken away, and it can be taken away. And, you know, this is a very important lesson for us to know, that our gifts are very sacred. Like, our gifts are very, they're powerful, they're strong, they were given to us for a reason. And we can make them stronger, and we can use them for the right thing, and we could be humble about it. Or you can go the opposite way and use them for the wrong thing and end up being cursed for it, end up being a falling angel, right? And so, and remember, guys, you guys could take the message how it resonates, all right? Take what pieces do, if they do. But again, this is how I'm seeing it, okay? Then it says here, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh your patience. So now it's talking about your patience. People, I've noticed even in my readings, like, there's like, when is this going to happen? It keeps going and going, and I keep hearing this. First off, like, a lot of the messages are going to come out somewhat the same. They're going to change a little bit because it's usually the next day or the next week, right? Within time, you'll notice it starts to really change. And that's one thing that, you know, you have to realize, is that it takes patience. And now I give the messages as they come, and I let you guys know what's going on, what you guys have been through, what might be going on now, like past, present, future, right? But I always tell you guys, do not take revenge into your own hands. Always put your burdens onto the Most High, or the universe, or your angels, your guides, right? And so always try to work grounding yourself, and write down things instead of getting angry about them if you can, or use exercise or meditation, yoga, to help yourself, like, balance, right? And because a lot of people also want to know, like, when are these people going to get their karma? Sometimes it could be a long time. Sometimes it could be right away. But the thing is they're not going to receive their karma until you're focusing on yourself and you're not around them anymore. So you have to totally be like away from them completely and focusing on yourself for these people to receive their karma. And that's not for us to decide. That's for them to that's for the Most High, the universe. That's for all them to decide, not us. um and then what I'm getting here is, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask the Most High. um like basically, like, he'll give it to you, but do not, like, you're not supposed to go and, like, you ask, right? Don't demand. That's another thing. Don't expect it, like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. No, you ask. That's another thing about humbling yourself and being patient. Some people feel like, okay, like, I deserve this, this is what I'm getting now, like, where is it? That's another thing that we need to make sure that we do not get into that mindset. Because some people here, they got into that mindset, and what happens is too is some of these people lose their faith. And it shows here, like, some people end up having money or being rich, but because they're not patient and they don't have faith, they're not happy, right? And it shows here, like, double-minded, unstable ways. So somebody that leans on their own self, like not giving their self to the universe or the Most High or your angels or your guides, always trying to do it yourself, leaning on your own understanding, your own beliefs. Which, it's one thing, like, it's your journey, it's your path. So yes, there's certain beliefs that you can believe and there's certain ones that you can release, right? And that's something that is of our free will, and that's not what's being judged. What they're saying here is you always know that there's always going to be someone higher than you. You're not the most important. And it should, and yes, like, take care of yourself, focus on yourself, but there's a point of being selfish, selfless, and being evil, and not having faith, right? And wanting the wrong thing and using it for the wrong thing. And some people end up doing that, and they want to get back at people so bad because of what they've been through, that it takes over them. Or somebody, even like if they've lost somebody, a family member, a kid, or a loved one, like a partner, sometimes they're even like the grief in the morning and the hatred and everything overcomes them. And that's why I always got that card that says don't hate, meditate, because that can also take over, and that is the devil. That is evil, basically, getting in our heads, and that's what they're here for. Their mission is to take us down. But it says here, do not be tempted, like temptation. And patience is very important here. Blessed is the man that endures temptation. He shall receive the crown of life. The crown, like your sight, your ears. And then there's another part that says, like, this is, some people like to blame things on God, right? On the Most High, on the universe, on angels, on our ancestors. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. Because the Most High cannot be tempted with evil. So what they're saying is basically that some people think that when we're going through our tests and when things are trying for us, that it's the Most High doing it. It's not. He's allowing it to happen, right? Because sometimes we put ourselves in situations, and he knows that we're going to have to learn our lesson, and that our lesson is going to bring us to our blessing. And that's why he allows it. And until we can change our mindset, sometimes we can't hear what our guides are telling us. Or when we do hear our guides telling us, we don't practice what we're being told. We don't do what we're being told. And what happens is, again, leaning on your own understanding and not taking your guide's advice. And that ends up making us have to go through more stuff than we should have to. And that's another thing that I was getting here that's very important. And it says here, okay, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is also. So basically, you know, without you realizing that you need to go by spirit and not by ego, right? Because without your spirit, you're just a vessel. And so without faith, without works, is you're also dead, because you don't believe, you don't believe, you don't have faith, you don't believe in yourself. If you don't have faith, you don't believe in yourself. And that's very important. And again, for you guys that don't like to read this, I apologize. Well, I don't really apologize. I don't want to say I apologize because I don't feel it's wrong, but I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable either. I try to keep everything kind of balanced in my on my channel for everybody. So that is one thing. But again, I felt it was a very important message, and so it was odd because that I was moving this book, and I thought something was in the book, so I went to go pull it out, and it wasn't. It was like the pages where it kept it kind of open, and I look in it, and it brought me to that, and I read it, and I'm like, wow, this goes with my download yesterday when I was watching the movie. And so we're gonna see what else comes out here in the message, and wow, I'm already at 30 minutes. So I hope you guys get what I put down already. Basically, this is really wanting us to focus on what we believe in, where we're going with what we believe in. And again, I really want to reach out when it comes to what our guides tell us. And I was getting that one card with my psychic reading about, or my psychic cards, where it says, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, right? Because they're letting us know that unless we get rid of this attachment or this negative belief, whatever this is, so if this is a person around us that's holding us back from growing, or if this is ourselves, we're not paying attention, because every time the guides tell us, okay, this is what you have to do, we're not doing it. And that's what's making it not happen for us as quick as it possibly can, because we are the Phoenix rising, and these are our blessings, because we're very abundant, right? We are the Phoenix rising, and we have a lot of abundance ready for us. And I got this yesterday on the live, and it makes more sense to me now. I was listening to this meditation, and it's so true, because how many times have we gotten messages and we're like, okay, yep, but we didn't, what are we going to do with them? That's what's important. Now, if you don't know if it's right or wrong, meditate on it, right? But when it comes to okay, you have to try to stay positive. You have to try to change your thought process. It might be hard, but as long as we're trying, then that's what's important. Because if we don't, we're going to stay in these cycles. And I keep getting the final countdown. We are right there at the end to closing this huge cycle. Okay? And it's like a movie. It's like a projection. I was getting these words too: movie, projector, tent, hammock. That is about something being so old, or the dinosaur, raptor. There's a lot of raptors around us, and it's like the dinosaur ages. Things have been so going on for so long, and that the tent and the hammock is we need to get out in nature. We need to relax. We need to enjoy life itself. Because we've been in this movie, the projector, the movie, and it's been ongoing. And there's a people around us, there's so much sin and temptation, and people don't have any patience. And it's and it also was talking about our brother, our neighbor. Do not hate and envy them, because what happens is people end up being revengeful or sinning against, and that's talking about what our neighbors even do to us, right? And that people that are at a lower vibration are easily being able to be submissive, or submitted, like people are being taken over, because this is like means quiet, gentle, easy, imposed. This is what I got: meek. Somebody that's meek, like somebody that's very gullible. They go along with what others do and others say. Um, and I feel that a lot of us have grown from that. If any of us were people pleasers, because I'm gonna raise my hand, I have been, but I had to get out of that. All right, and this is also telling us that we need to study the law of attraction. Okay, something about the law of attraction is going to help us. I was getting also something about the City of Angels, maybe the movie. And then these names came out to me: Thomas, Daniel, Philly, Pennsylvania, Walnut, which it could be Walnut Street. Okay, I got Bennett, Angel, the name Angel. Okay, something about Maine. It could be the main person, or it could be Maine, however you want to look at it. Okay, Raspberry. I got maybe you could like raspberry, or somebody does. I got Andrea, or Andrea, Eric. And then I have here something about a license. Okay, somebody's licensed to do some kind of insurance here, and it says their work, so they do something with property license, and it says here also casualty insurance. I don't know if this is something you want to look into, but these are things that I was writing down that I was getting downloads with. And then they were saying something about the angel of death has a weakness. You guys can kind of look into that like you want. Again, because I didn't want to I already had this huge message for you, so I didn't get really detailed into that. But maybe they're trying to look into, they made this deal with the devil, and of course the death angel is coming to collect, so they may be looking for his weakness. But you guys could take that how that resonates. And then I have find your balance, reprogram. So like reprogramming yourself from what was programmed, right? From the past, from how you grew up, how like your family made you feel about things and what you did, right? Like this is something small. Like you can only eat in the kitchen. You can't eat in your room. It's bad. You can't have anyone that you're not married to in your bedroom. You can't kiss anybody you're not married to. You can't stay a night at anybody's house unless you are a family or married. These are just like little crazy things, but they are things that people believe in. There's certain things like this that are okay to let go of, because programming like that, and certain things like the government has programmed us to, and our schools have programmed us when we were kids. Basically, even when it comes to being prejudiced, right? I feel like we've gotten better, but there's still people that are prejudiced. I remember I was dating this guy, and he was very country, and his friends did not like me. And at one point, they even tried to attack me because they felt that I was not just white. And so this is just one thing, but there's a lot of things going on when it comes to that. I was talking about that prison yesterday on the live, where those people, their passed on loved ones were coming home with things missing, when they asked them to send their bodies so they could bury them, and most of them were African American. So people are programmed a certain way, and I feel like if we change the way that we are programmed, that can also help us. Like not always thinking that everything has to be negative. The things that we're seeing on these readings, we can actually take them and turn them around and use them as a positive thing. We can alchemize them, right? Like, hey, we've been through that. We're warriors, right? Again. So, yeah, your growth is amazing, okay? Your ancestors are saying that, like, they are celebrating you in the ethers. Someone can't fight their feelings for you anymore. Their burdens aren't yours, and this is something that you need to remember. Their burdens are not yours. This could be a lover, okay, from the past. You might be given an offer, but it's at a high price, and I did talk about this at the beginning. Ex-lover and ex-friend will stop at nothing for your energy. So an ex-lover and an ex-friend may have gotten together, or they may just be friends, but they are nonstop trying to get in your energy. There is a private investigator. I have corporate private investigator that is still following. Oh, maybe it's corrupt. That is still following you and is up to no good. So there was I feel like there was 2 private investigators. The first one, they couldn't find anything on you, and they were very like positive, and so they hired a second one, and the second one is part of their this group, and so they're trying to make something bad, okay, because they want to come up with something and they can't find anything, so they're trying to set something up. You are an old soul with ancient wisdom. They messed with the wrong one. They're messing with the wrong one. You're walking karma. And remember, they are going to receive this karma. And a lot of them have been receiving a lot of different towers are falling in their life. Wow, I haven't done a long reading like this in a while. All right. Yeah, I made myself a smoothie. A smoothie. Okay. Also, amethyst. You might want to get an amethyst crystal if you're into crystals, okay? Which is like, this is like a raw one, but amethyst is purple. Usually it's purple, okay? I am starting to study more with the Reiki and the crystals, which that's going to be something I'm going to add on to my my store, probably, the crystals, and then I'll add on to my different things that I do besides my videos. I will be doing healing sessions. So that's going to be something I'm going to add on. And it's good when you know somebody to do healing with them, because that's the best people to do it with, is people that you know. This is talking about divine alchemy. So you are you do very good at this. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Okay? And also working on your heart chakra. White eagle, ancestor spirit. So you were part of a tribe, or your ancestors were part of a tribe. I feel like it could be like a Cherokee, or it could be something else, a mixture. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Remember I was saying that, like, you broke a curse the other day. This could be going with this one, so you could be ready to heal it now. Also, feathers, something about feathers, okay? You might have a dream catchers, or want to get some dream catchers. You might like to collect Indian stuff. Also beads, you might like beads, or tight necklace, or tight bracelets or necklaces. Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. I'm telling you, you're about to close something out. The Lion's Gate is very important too. I'm getting 888. Something's going to happen that's going to be huge on the Lion's Gate portal. You see infinity, okay? And this is also talking about, so you could have either Indian or Egyptian ancestors, or you could have both. Okay, I feel like there's a mixture here. All right, then we have angel aura. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. And that's something I was telling you that's also very important, that you're going to be an example, and about patience, right? Angel Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So you could have been praying for guidance, or you could have been praying for them to take the wheel. And they're saying, be open to this. And then I have Angel Astra. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Somebody sees that you're at the end of something here, and that you're about to close out. And I feel like this is somebody that's always took your kindness for your weakness, and don't let them change who you are. Okay, that is really important. You could like the color purple or blue, something about purple or blue, or this could be your ancestors. Their colors could be a purple, like a greenish blue, and a yellow. That could be something about their colors. It could be tribal colors. Okay, and then I did say what we had: a Libra, a Gemini, a Pisces. I can't remember what the other sign was. I already put those cards away. All right, well, I also have here a fire sign. So this is the wands. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. All right, somebody here is, I feel like this is a younger person though. Confident and passionate. They're very adventurous. This person though is not yet a king. Okay, so this could be your child, or this could be somebody that's young that looks at you like an inspiration. They have a lot of passion, and they want to adventure, right? But this person still has a little room they need to grow. Fire is also spiritual, because it's wands. Okay, they definitely, I feel, have a lot of spirit, a lot of will, but again, they might make impulsive decisions. You might be here to also show this person, to teach them. Okay, so if it's not a child, it could be a niece, a nephew, it could be a neighbor's kid, it could be somebody, you know, that you're friends with, that's around you or something. It could just be somebody that has a young, like, you know how you have an old soul? This person could just have a young soul, okay? And then you've been kind of feeling imbalanced or overworked, a little bit stressed out. I have, again, a spirit, that, or the wands. This is your spirit. You might feel like overwhelmed and stressed spiritually, overworked, the 10 of fire. This is also talking about, you can look at this in different ways too. Okay, this card is also like, well, this is like being so tired you want to like give up. Okay, and I was telling you this is when it comes to being impatient. This is why this was the strongest message that came out, is patience. Do not let your impatience tempt you. Do not take this offer that someone is about to give you, because it has a high price, confirmation. So whatever this is that somebody wants to give you, it's a no, okay? Because you're going to be successful on your own. I feel like in the after you get through and you close out the cycle, amongst like all that's been going on, you might meet somebody. So you might have like wedding bells in your future here, okay? But right now you're working on yourself. I feel like even if you have met somebody, you're taking it very slow. Most of the star seeds, the chosen, most of us are single because we have to work on ourselves first, and then we start to manifest. Once we learn how to love ourselves, we start to manifest who we deserve, people that are like us, to us, so that we could have that soulmate. And remember, our energy is going to change people, and once you're with your person, there's no stopping you guys. Like your love, your harmony, the alignment, it's like the more of the soulmates and twin flames that come together is going to change the world. And it's just that, like, and I put that song on earlier on my community board, and there's a lyric that there's a part that she says, they try to divide us. They're always try to divide between people who are supposed to be. All right. And if they're able to get between you guys, then there's obviously something wrong with the relationship, because a relationship should be strong enough that nobody else can come between it. So there's a lot of secret corruption that these people may have been successful at in the past. But I feel that as long as you keep on your journey and you have patience, do not let this stress overtake you, because what's going to happen is that temptation is going to come in, and these people that are like raptors around you, right? That's that dinosaur that likes to eat all the other dinosaurs. Basically is going to cause more chaos in your life, right? And remember, we're not here to please other people. We're here to please ourselves, to please our ancestors, our guides, our loved ones, our the Most High, right? And so this secret corruption, I feel like it's gonna fall. This tower is gonna come down. Okay. And then outer space, something, I feel like they could be using satellites. They could have done this a lot in the past to affect a lot of us, right? But now a lot of us realize, like, we're part of the star seeds, like we're part of the gladiators, I call them, right? I love saying gladiators. And we know that they're up there, like, looking out for us. So things are starting to change, and that's why I feel like they are trying to come up with this space program, which I was pulling on a couple of weeks ago, probably like 3 weeks ago, about a space program that they are working on. And I feel like it's the government, and they're trying to make it out like it's something positive, but I feel like they're trying to do it for the wrong reasons. And some of us, our mission is to make sure that it doesn't happen that way. And again, it's our season. Like, we are changing things in this world. All right, let me get where is it at? This reading is going to take forever to download, but it's okay. It was worth it. It's worth it if you work it. Yeah, I got somebody here that's in their goddess energy. All right. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. When it comes to my reading. Growth. Seek a mentor. They want you to seek a mentor, okay? Somebody that you can ask things, you can look up to. Strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in the situation. And what I tell you, you're going to have to use something that happened back when, that I was talking about at the beginning of the read. You're going to have to use that lesson for something that's going to happen soon here, and to use that strength through this challenge. And taking baby steps. Be willing to learn from others. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Mind, body, and soul. I didn't even realize mind, body, and soul, unless you got your spirit aligned with your mind, body, and soul, and you're actually working your program, you know what I mean? Like walking the talk, talking the walk, then it's not, you have to have it all balanced for it all to work out. Somebody told me that yesterday, I think it was, and I was like, wow. I never even looked at it like that. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. And I was getting that song, I Believe I Can Fly. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Your innocence. Like, you're going to be seen. Your innocence is going to be seen. But they're saying take time to play. Be innocent. Play. Have fun. Nurture your inner child. Live like a childlike sense of wonder. So go out and play, you know, be a child. Just know your boundaries, you know what I mean? Know when it comes to a stop. Or it has to. Now, when I do different readings, you guys, let me know what you guys think of the readings that I do that are different. I don't mind constructive criticism. I don't mind it. As long as I know that it's out of respect, it's being respectful, okay? I just don't like it when people say things and they're doing it out of, like, spite or being just a troll, okay? All right, any messages from the angels? Yes, I knew there was going to be messages. And the gifts wanted to come out, but they didn't. That's a lot, guys. I just have to keep going till I'm at the end here. All right. So, healthy choices. So, this is talking about guiding you to make healthy choices and decisions with your life and in love and life, okay? And I got that card, do not hate, meditate. They're saying definitely show gratitude to your angels, okay? The inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Earth angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Loved ones in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close to me at this time. And I did read that thing from you from your passed on loved one. That card that wants you to know that they're with you. Remember, take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to take a step back from what's not serving me. Might be seeing a lot of birds, like groups of birds, okay? I'm also getting like angels in the clouds, like you could see like angel wings in the clouds. And also butterflies, a lot of butterflies around. You are protected. Archangel Michael, thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. And remember, always call down that protective light around your head, your halo, down to your feet. Every morning before you get started with your day, make sure to ask for this. And don't forget to count your blessings. All right, guys. Peace, love, and light. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. If you're using your cell phone, it's 3 dots to the right. It's some kind of transparent, but you could see it. All right, and anything helps, guys. If you guys can't donate, then your likes, your comments, your love and support is greatly appreciated. And any questions, you guys can email me. In the description box is my information. And again, let me know, you know, what kind of readings that you guys do like that I do, or that you want to know if I could add on, and I have no problem doing that. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you soon.